Whitechapel, London, 1868. I've never been to London before, but I'd like to one day.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Is Mr. Green again?
The assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Beg pardon, sir.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy dipper!
Huh. I guess this is how we're starting out the London adventure then, in that case. Oh my goodness, the kid is freaking fast as heck. My good gracious. How is he so far already? What is this? He's using freaking speed hacks. I swear. Oh my goodness. No, not the railing. Okay, this kid's actually speed hacking. I don't know what to tell you. He's out here cheating. Is what must be going on. My goodness, he's fast. I guess they try to make him faster than the player so that he for sure like leads you to some location or something.
Keep it.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh no, red guys. Quick shot. He didn't seem to care all that much about the knife to his face, did he now? My good gracious. Well, Whitechapel Station services London Underground rail services. Huh. Interesting. So if I do this, I can do this. Oh my goodness, it's so brutal. Bye, oh bye.
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
What, it's turning me this way? Oh, hi.
It's not the time for tourism, Jacob.
I can only walk right now.
Henry Green. I've always been the quicker climber, haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Race you to the highest vantage point.
What? We're doing a race now?
You're going to lose again.
Not on my
Well, you got a freaking head start. What was the thing? Yeah, Google the stations because they're dropping names, huh? Interesting. So it seems like a very key point of a transit then. Good thing I'm the player and therefore I'm faster. Did you just stop? Ah, no. What route are you taking? I swear if you know some super secret shortcut. You better not. Okay, this away. I reached the thing.
Where is Mr. Green's shop?
Oh, I guess it didn't matter who won.
It was marked on Father's map.
Why is it so blurry?
2 assassins. Equal in height. 1 female, 1 male. 2 decades old. And those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
And you are?
Henry Green, at your service. I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the council desires news.
London must be freed to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Huh. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to our side.
Oh, like the way that you rallied those card players at the Oakwood Tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call ourselves the Rooks.
You were never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh,
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we?
I do definitely like the chemistry between these two, I do have to say. Uh-huh. I guess it would make sense. It is very much a hub there, especially starting around this time period, which, you know, would have direct implications leading until today. Gonna head off for now and take a nap. Game very tired right now. Take care and have a good stream. Alright, will do. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Kuzma, I hope you have an awesome rest of the night. Time for our first synchronization of the playthrough. Is what we do. Whoa, this away. Do the thing. Look at the cool. Oh,
done to the city.
it's just a cutscene. It's not
Whitechapel
proper
is
synchronization yet.
riddled with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets, and Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, We need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
And my looks.
Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come. Let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest.
I don't know when he got up here, but okay. Convenient hay. You love to see it. Well, down we go. Into the convenient hay. Bam. I'd be able to see Evie jumping down too. Yep. Totally not dangerous at all. Totally not.
Kalog's looking for me.
Who's Caleb?
One of Starrick's
What?
gang leaders.
Why does he want
Then why are we just walking out in the open?
More arcane research into one of the precursor
Why are we doing that then?
Piece of Eden.
Super sneaky then.
In search of an army, Starrick gathered up a nasty.
You mind speaking up, maybe?
Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and was
Oh, jeez.
for their
That's very nice there.
Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no match for the Blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight
Yep.
and oppose the
AC Syndicate is the
My
game
chance
about
to step in. Look out,
gang violence and
Here come the
dominating
roots.
factions and controlling various parts of the city. Is what this game is about here. At least for Jacob's story, that is. But man, you're so much slower than me. I have to keep on slowing down for you.
Confound this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood.
One of his
I've
papers
never
just
finished
spawn
at
in.
this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now. Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot. Ta-ta!
What an odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket.
What's going on with the lighting over on the left?
Kalog's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
We'll take care of it.
Here, you might be able to use this.
Oh God, I hope so.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
There are some characters in games and media that try to you know, that try to get humor without and feel like they just missed the mark. I do like Jacobs, I do have to say. Alright, so A to boost. Wow, we must ram. Yeah, and that's basically Jacob in a nutshell there. So this is a carriage combat. So maybe I have to hold forward on the left stick or something. I'm so confused. I'm ramming. Oh my goodness, the ragdolls. We are going like no speed at all. My goodness gracious. The ragdolls.
Return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That
Oh, do I hold the,
relentlessness will see me
wait.
become master
Hold
when I
on.
finish this.
George would do
Okay, it's kind of like driving a car in video games where you hold the bottom right bumper to go. Okay.
Words, dear sister.
Yeah, it's a good classic British humor. I don't need a quick shot right now.
Don't tell me you fancy the bloke already.
Boop it bop. I wonder what's in the chest out back here. The wheels are pretty wobbly. It's a bit concerning.
I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
I guess people are spawning in. So here, I guess we're exiting. Hey, you remember who Charles Dickens is? Wasn't he the one that wrote Moby Dick, or am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind. Might be someone else. Yeah, it's old school GTA. Someone blowing up out there?
Over the years, I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need focused aid.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the Rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aveline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
Urchins.
Urchins. Children make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one.
Finally, you would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt. Rexford Gaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment. A Templar target you might want to look into. Be cautious. It's rough out there.
No, don't worry about me, Greenie. I can handle a few thugs.
What happened out here? Somewhere that's green. Huh, I've heard the name Oliver Twist before. I'm not familiar with it, though. Gosh dang it, I know what you're referring to with Ebenezer Scrooge, but what is the freaking... Why am I forgetting the name of the thing? A Christmas Carol. That. Right there. Alright, press that to access the London map. Complete conquest activity. We haven't even started Fire Emblem Fates Conquest on the channel yet. We will in the near future. But hey, we're playing Conquest right now. Complete conquest activities to capture territory from the Blighters. Kill the Templar crime boss to conquer the borough. Interesting. So yeah, here's the world of this game. I guess this is as far as I can zoom out here. And it's all under Templar control there. So, yeah, I feel like, so there's sequence 3, but there's also like a bunch of other missions and whatnot. So you can kind of choose like what way you want to go about doing things and whatnot. Want to go do like some gang stuff, Templar hunt, do the main missions and whatnot. Yeah, Oliver Twist was a book that made a kind of satire of the industrial age and child labor. Well, this is a very fitting time for it to have been written then.
Mighty planner.
What? Why? Why?
The fights, even the outfits you'll wear. Perhaps you should lead the way.
Conquer Whitechapel, 0 to 4. So are those the 4 missions that are marked right now? Alright, press that to open the main menu and R to switch between Evie or Jacob. Evie favors a stealth approach, whereas Jacob is more confrontational. Evie and Jacob share money, XP, and rewards, but have separate gear and skills. Which reminds me, I should be able to assign some skills into Jacob now. Yeah, because I have the 4 points there. So he got the double assassination there. I'll do the loot takedown as well. I'll get it on both of them, because that could be good to have there. I have the 3 points right now. Yeah, maybe I'll focus on combat kind of stuff with him. I mean, Eagle Vision 2 is a good, like, mainstay on both of them, for sure. Is the thing. But then, Exact automatically puts a target in a near-death state. Yeah, maybe I'll do this, the Slayer thingamabob. I've reached a new level! Level 2! You'd love to see it. Okay. Ah, so now that I'm level 2, I have access to, the next row. Counterattacks have a larger window of opportunity to increase damage. Interesting. So I wonder if I should just save up for now. Are there any of the, just one for ones I want? I mean, I should probably unlock the ability to unlock chests at all. I could develop Eevee to be, like, the better one at it, but both should probably have the ability to, like, do it at all, you know? So, how do you switch? Ah, like that. Interesting. What? What? Why do these guys hate me? They're level 4! Ah! Why? What did I do? Wow. Sexist cops. Am I right? I don't know. I'm so confused. Congratulations, you reached level 2 as well. There's moments in games like getting at you for crafting a workbench in Terraria. Yeah. I mean... Why? Why were they so mean? Oh, Unconquered Whitechapel, 0%. Celestial level 2. I existed. You exist? A crime punishable by death. Aberlane, we presume? To catch an urchin. Should I go to one of these? I could probably do like one mission and then I gotta go to this frag meeting. Most likely. And I'll probably be in that for a little bit. And maybe I'll come back and stream a little bit more of the game. Maybe. Because yeah, we're only just getting started here, is the thing. But yeah, your existence, I didn't like that. Honestly, it's still an issue this day. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Heck, even just looking at like Assassin's Creed here, for example. Assassin's Creed had a long history of, you know, basically undermining the importance of women in their games. Like, apparently, from what development stories I've heard. Apparently, developers being told to, like, undermine the importance of women, especially in, like, Assassin's Creed Origins, the one that came after this. Apparently, the original protagonist of Assassin's Creed Origins was going to be a woman, and then they changed it to the man in the couple that are, like, the main characters of that game. So, like, at least in Syndicate, they started, you know, doing this thingamabob with, like, you know, the two protagonists like this, but, you know, the fact that in the game immediately after it, they had, like, the couple of main characters of Bayek and whatever her name is, I forget the name, and she was originally gonna be the hero, and then they were like, oh, that's not gonna sell, change it to Bayek. That's one of those moments that it just makes you go, you know, like, for real. Anyway, but yeah, have you ever played GTA 5 and just stand within 10 feet of a cop? Could be worse, at least they're not actively, yeah. At least they're not that. Because Ubisoft higher ups for some reason really hate women if you have no idea why. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I think it has been getting better in recent times. Like, there still hasn't been an Assassin's Creed game with a standalone female protagonist, unless you count something like Liberation, and Liberation sucked. I despised that game, it was so bad. But the last couple of games I've had, you know, with Odyssey and Valhalla, they've had the option for you to choose between a male or female protagonist. And one of the things that, like, really stood out to me was there was this one trailer for, like, a DLC in Valhalla that was going to be, like, a crossover with Odyssey. And it was some, like, weird time thingamabob where it's, like, the heroes of Odyssey and Valhalla were meeting despite being in different time periods. And when you have an avatar where you can choose between playing, like, the male or female character, then whichever one is, like, considered the default, the canon option is probably going to be the one that they show in promotional materials. Well, in this one Valhalla DLC trailer, they showed, like, the character of both being the female version rather than the male version. And I found that really surprising, considering Ubisoft's long history of, you know, downplaying that kind of thing. Like, even in this game right here, having, you know, the essentially equally important two protagonists, Jacob was basically the only one they showed in promotional trailers and whatnot. When they were promoting this game, they did all this focus on Jacob and they didn't even mention Evie. Like, in terms of the cinematic trailers and whatnot. I'm sure in gameplay trailers they showed both of them and whatnot. But in the fancy schmancy cinematic trailers, it was just Jacob there. So, it's really cool to see them finally, like, shift towards, you know, not being so, let's put it as close-minded in more recent times. Hopefully they keep up that trend. We shall see. We shall see. Hello, Jake Frost. I'm doing pretty alright. We just started the next Assassin's Creed adventure as we slowly go through all these games in order. We made it to the one that takes place in the Industrial Revolution in London. So here we are, seeing what's going on here. How are you doing today?
What is this place?
It's nice to meet you both at last. This is Babylon Alley. Here we make it our business to know the streets and provide children with the opportunity to control their own destinies.
Clara. Mr. Green said we might be able to help one another.
In exchange for our services, we ask a small favor.
Well, why not? You seem to have taken most of my money. Why not take a small favor, too?
There are several factories about the city that are powered almost entirely by child labor. Those children work long hours with little pay, and most are not permitted even to leave the factory grounds. They suffer terribly. I need you to save them.
A small favor.
In return, we offer you intelligence, something you clearly need.
Now, hold on a minute.
I'm late for an appointment. What are these terms?
We accept.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Well, it's time to go liberate some kiddos in that case. Obviously, it's gotta be interesting to see how ancient Greece treated women if you want examples. Look at all the shit Zeus did. Yeah, that's a good example there. I don't know how much the dialogue changes depending on who you play there. Like, I know that that game has the options for you to choose different dialogue options and whatnot as you're going through. I don't know if Origins introduced that or if it was Odyssey, but I know that that's a thing that Odyssey does. So, when we get to Odyssey, should we play the female protagonist and see what's going on with that? Free all children 0 to 9. I was gonna say, like, even though they're being, like, super mistreated and whatnot here, isn't the reason why they're working here because either they want to be here or their parents are forcing them to be here to, like, make some money to bring home and whatnot. But I guess if the factories aren't even allowing them to leave, then they probably don't want to be here, most likely. Hi. Okay. Oh, you know what? I only just remembered I had a whistle button. I'm used to playing Unity where I didn't have a whistle button, which is really dumb that was a thing missing from that game. And now I gotta remember that I have a whistle button again. And I could have lured him over like it's the Americans games. I find it so dumb that they took away the whistle button for Unity there. Like, why? So I gotta remember that I can whistle again. So, whoops. Yeah, go for it. Was he accurate it is for women to be in that game during the time period? I don't know if they're gonna, like... I wonder if they would try to go for, like, a historically accurate kind of account of how society would treat that kind of thing then. Like, being a, you know, a female hero protagonist in that kind of time period. Or if it would just have it be formatted the same as playing as, like, the male hero. I feel like they might just format it the same, just for the sake of, you know, just giving the player the option to choose who they play as, but it not having, like, story or world impacts. But I'm honestly not sure. I don't know how it works, because I've never played it. Heck, I honestly don't even know if I've ever even seen gameplay of it. Like, all the rest of the games that we have in this series, I've never even really seen them, apart from trailers and whatnot. But yeah, actually enjoyed Odyssey. I know that my use of history in video games professor really enjoyed Odyssey. I know that was a thing. He would talk about it sometimes, and we had fun with that. Don't worry about that, CJ. Sparta treated women relatively well for the time. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so that's my target there. Gosh darn it. Did my target see me? Yep. It's fine. It's fine. It's a-okay. Absolutely stunning. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we do this. Jeez. Okay. Free. Okay. But yeah, you know, again, I would think that, you know, if they're here, either they or their parents want them to be here. So it wouldn't be as easy as just freeing them when they or their parents would just get them to go to, like, some other factory where they're treated the same. But, what do I know? I don't know. Whoa! I'm so glad that they brought back, like, the kicking and ragdoll thingamabob after Unity was like, nope, all guards are just gonna stay right where you kill them. You cannot launch them. So I'm very glad that they brought that back in this game. But yeah, they follow the logic of women birth of men, so respect them for that. Yeah, like, you know, both sides of the equation are absolutely necessary. But, you know, a lot of societies really didn't recognize that in a meaningful way for a very long time. And some still don't. Child liberation completed. Hey, we didn't trigger the alarm. Sweet. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, that could well be the case. A lot of them being orphans and just being, like, brought in here under the guise of, like, paid work when they're either not paid or paid, like, basically next to nothing. Find associates throughout London and aid them. I meant to read the rest and I didn't. Whoops. Pretty knives. Child liberation complete. So does that mean that we liberated, like, this section here? Interesting. So then there's Spitalfield. Spitalfield's gang stronghold? Maybe? Let's try it out. And let's try switching to Jacob for this one. How about? Let's give it a shot. Why ever not? Oh, crowd event. Stealth kill messenger. Can I stealth kill messenger? I always sucked at the messenger ones in Unity. I mean, oh, I thought I could just kill him as is. Guess not. I also started I started holding LB to shoot because that's what I'm used to from Unity, since, you know, LT was the crouch button there, but now it actually is just the LT button for aiming, like most games would have. Oh my goodness, they're level 5. Ah no. And for whatever reason, it's your manga. Wait, Marge Simpson? I just think they're neat. Knives can be neat. Boobity bop. Alright, so let's see here. Eliminate all blighters. It's also currently 7:20 p.m. and it's at freaking 7:30 that this meeting is. So yeah, I might have to take, like, a little bit of a stream break to go to this meeting and then come back. I could always come back and stream a different game, but considering we only just started in this, might be best to come back to this game. But it says eliminate all blighters. Why does it show kill over some of them, but it also says, like, eliminate all? Can I do a double air assassination, or is that a thing that I still have to unlock? What? Oh, hi. Oh my goodness, you're level 4. I'm a little bit under-leveled for this. Well, it's fine. So they still stay on the platforms while you're beating the crap out of them, whittling down their health. My goodness gracious, yeah, I'm really under-leveled. They're not gonna see the body if I knock them off, will they? Oh, they saw. They saw. But that might actually be a good thing, because now they get closer. So I can assassinate this guy in the back. Will the guy in the front notice? Oh, yeah, you did. You did. How about no? Okay, you're level 2. It was just the guy on the roof that was that there. And, hey, a green doodle. A good one. These guys down here that I actually need to kill are level 2. The one up there wasn't part of the 10, I guess. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, I'm high. Well, I guess we're taking out all these doodles. Ah, darn you. Okay, well, if this was Unity, I'd put down a smoke bomb right now. Maybe we'll get smoke bombs later or something. I don't know. Maybe. We shall see. Ow. Gosh dang it. This... Oh, well, my green friend here is actually pretty strong, it seems like. Does this guy not notice? This guy not notice the little bit of mayhem that was going on there? Or something? Okay, up we go. Up and away, this way. They can have those cartoony round bombs in this? That would certainly be something. Those from even? It might just be from like old school animation kind of stuff. I mean, there were like little versions. I mean, maybe they'd have them. I don't know. There we go. Free and protect captured clinkers. Gonna rename them to the Rooks later. Bam, we did the thing. There we go. Gang stronghold completed. Neat. Okay, so next up is Aberlin, we presume. That's sequence 3 right there. And this is a Templar hunt thingamabob. So this is a story thing. So maybe I'll just do this Templar hunt thingamabob and then wrap up the stream for now.
You
Oh.
seem to want my employer's attention, Mr. Fry.
Oh, we did enough to get this guy's attention.
But you'll do for now.
So I could probably do like any of the 4 to like make progress towards baiting out the gang leader. Oh my goodness, he's Spoodermanning out of here. That's something that we'll be able to do later. So, my good gracious, survive the ambush. Okay, maybe we don't kill the gang leader yet, but we've gotten his attention and he's now tried to ambush us. That's what's going on here. Yeah, mid-19th century explosive payloads. Huh. Interesting. Time to die! No touchbacks. Recruit Rooks to fight alongside you. Recruit. Alright, I have a couple of Rooks now. I don't know if they're gonna follow me all the way to this. I don't know how fast they are. Decently fast. I don't know if they can climb like I do. I don't know if that'd be the case. So you have a proximity type explosive by them that needs to be activated with a slow burning wick. Interesting. Should I drive over there? Oh, look! Well, my Rooks climbed up. And the other one gets in. Heck yeah. The other one gets on in. Just be destructive to the other carts. How about? Alright, look out! I wonder if this is the one Assassin's Creed game that has, like, driving, sorta. Something like this. Like, I mean, there's ones with ships and whatnot. But is this the only one that has, like, driving, sorta? Maybe? And it has, like, the little mini-map at the bottom left that showed the route that you should go along as if you're playing, you know, some modern-day Ubisoft game. Okay, exit. Screw this guy in particular. I guess. There we go. Okay, so locate Harold Drake. Kill the target with a crate of dynamite is my optional objective. Whoops. Whoops. Well, no, one of my Rooks died. Crud. I sort of remember this mission, playing it briefly back in the day. I think I was playing Eevee during this mission at the time. Well, I still have one Rook who's up and A-okay. Earned 1 skill point. Oh, heck yeah, you'll love to see it. Okay, so let's see the dynamite assassination. Wait, I think I killed the target. I think he just ran up to me and died. Because now it's escaped the area at the top left. Well, I guess we don't get to see the dynamite explosion. I guess we don't see that. Yeah, I think he just ran up to me and died. So that sucks. Well, cool. So we're getting up loyalty for Henry Green, I guess. There we go. Templar hunt completed. Okay, neat. Okay, maybe this wouldn't be super long. I can be a smidge late to the frag meeting. This probably won't be super long. Let's do this mission, and then I'm gonna wrap up the this stream, and then probably be back after the meeting is over. Which, by the way, anybody who isn't already familiar with Fragapalooza, it's typically a LAN gaming party that goes on every August. But for the past several years, it hasn't been able to go on because of COVID happening. But this year we're doing something strange. We're doing a hybrid event. The past couple of years we've been doing it purely online, doing like all our gaming events online because of COVID stuff and whatnot. This year we're doing a hybrid event, which means that there is gonna be like, oh, maybe I should have gotten off like that. There is gonna be like an in-person venue that things are based out of, but rather than it being filled with hundreds upon hundreds of people like most Fragapaloozas go, it's gonna be very limited access, like 30 to 40 people, something like that. And our events are still gonna be run online, but it'll be based out of a physical venue. So just like the last couple of years, I'll be hosting the Smash tournaments for them. It might just be a Smash tournament. With the online stuff, we've only been doing like a tournament rather than 2, like would be done in person. So that'll be interesting. I've commentated, you know, the past couple of years of what the heck. Oh my goodness, you follow me all this way. I've commentated Smash tournaments for them the past couple of years, but this will be my first time doing it out of like a physical venue at this hybrid event, so that'll be really cool. So it's gonna be like free entry and whatnot, so anybody who wants to you know, hop in and play some Smash, you can do that. It sounds like I might also be able to host a tournament for that RC car Mario Kart game. We're figuring out how we'd get it going in like the parking lot, set up like a little RC car Mario Kart track in the parking lot of this venue. So if I manage to host and commentate that, that'd be so dang cool. So we'll see how things work out. So that's going on this August. So anyone who's not familiar with Frag, that's what's going on there. So I'd highly recommend keeping an eye out in the beginning of August. Interesting little transition here.
I don't see Mr. Aberline.
Well, we tried.
I may know a thing or two about the splendid fellow you're talking about.
What's this?
Are you trying to blow the gaff?
What?
Sergeant Aberline, at your service. I presume you're the Fry twins Green mentioned.
I was expecting you to be a policeman.
I was expecting you to be discreet.
Henry Green said that you could help us go unnoticed.
This is how it will work. I will give you the names of criminal gang members. You will bring them back to me. Quietly.
Oh, we'll be as quiet as an old lady. A very hairy, strange old lady that looks a lot like a policeman.
There's a lot of Assassin's Creed games that take themselves super seriously. This game does not take itself seriously at all, and in a way it is a kind of nice breath of fresh air. Yeah, Frag is a pretty fun event. I went for the first year in 2019, and that's how I, you know, met people and got to know the event there and whatnot, and one thing led to another, and now I've hosted the online Smash tournaments for the past couple of years. And there will be again this year. When undetected behind an enemy, press B to kidnap them. Move slowly near enemies to shrink your detection radius. Moving faster, RT will make it easy for enemies to detect you. Press B to shove a kidnapped captive into an enclosed carriage. Why did the camera move a little bit while doing that there? Okay, so I'm looking for identify. Is it you? Homer Dalton. Advantage. Completing this challenge will grant extra money and XP strategy. Bring target back alive. So, I should kidnap him, huh? Is what you're telling me here. These guys aren't gonna notice me, right? Interesting music choices. Let's just do this. So let's press B.
Get off me!
All right. Well, I don't know what she's doing there. All right. We bring you to the cart. That's what we do.
Stop squeezing people of every last
Restrain.
will talk.
Also, they try to escape sometimes and you gotta restrain them. Shove in.
You won't have the chance to scream save me, let alone pay Kaylock a visit.
Well, oh, Lady Glitch moments. Well. In he goes. Okay. So now we drive. All right, we got Mr. Dudo. We got him. Take this random cart. It's like a double-decker bus, except it's a double-decker cart, huh? Wonder if that's where the inspiration for the double-decker buses came from. Over in London. Man, I'm driving like I do in freaking Watch Dogs here. Wait, I can recruit them while I'm driving by? Interesting. Alright, consider yourself delivered. Bam, there we go. Bounty uncompleted. Sweet.
Thank you.
Sweet. Alright, so we've liberated this area now, right? For tutorial's sake. Bounty uncompleted. Okay. But now we have the mission unlocked to, actually for sure take this area by doing gang war over there. Interesting. Yeah, you just throw pamphlets at them as you're going by. Join the cause, run with me! Alright, so yeah, we're 80% done, so now there's just the thingamabob, the gang war. Interesting. Interesting. We're getting close to getting a level up. It's currently 7:30 p.m. though, so I should get item.
Make me proud, Rook.
Wait. Oh, so he gets things for me. Oh, thanks. That was kind of you. So I should probably go to this Fragapalooza meeting. I am having fun with this so far, and we are, you know, only just getting into the swing of things. We haven't even became like freaking Spooderman yet. So I'd like to do that. I would very much like to do that. So I'm gonna go into this this meeting thingamabob, and I will be back. I will be back in a little bit. Is my plan. Take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather here. Be back soon-ish, most likely. I appreciate the follow there, Zeze. Yeah, be back in a little bit here. Now, how do I quit this game?